So this is Bhagavad Gita, chapter 2, text number 15. Yam hena vyathanti ete purusham purusarsha samadukha sukham dhiram so amritatvaya kalpate. So in this verse, Krishna is saying that which person who is eligible for, here Krishna is referring to who is eligible for protection, but then as on date, what we are all looking for. So amritatvaya kalpate. So here basically we can refer to as what would be the best situation of our life, in which situation we will be best situated. So yamhi na vyathayanti ete. Vyathayanti is referring to as situations which are painstaking, situations that are not conducive for us, situations that are not very, very palatable to us. So Purusam Purusarsava, Purusam is referring to Arjuna, Purusarsava is referring to one who is the best among the people, or best among the Purusas, best among men. Sama Dukkha Sukham Dhiram. So the basic principle here enunciated is one who is balanced, one who is undisturbed in the face of sukha and dukkha, in the face of misery and happiness, in the face of distress and happiness. So when a person is in the condition of sama is equipoised, sama is unaltered. So dhiram, so a person who is undisturbed by distress and happiness, so that person could be called as dhira. Dhira is basically one who is calm, or one who is content, or one who is undisturbed. So amritatvaya kalpate. So is that person amritatvaya. Amritatvaya could be referred to as a person who could be satisfied. And Swamritatvaya kalpate is basically that person who is eligible to become satisfied. So in today's day and age, we can see that most of our needs are creating a kind of dissatisfaction within us. And to a great extent, now there is nothing wrong to have a bigger goal in life or aspiration in life, but we should be kind of working towards them. At the same time, we should also be in a satisfied condition that whatever we have, or whatever we have made the effort, to some extent we should be contented with that. Now, to some extent we should not be contented with that also. But then here the explicit point that is mentioned by Krishna is sama dukkha sukha. Now, it is one thing to tolerate the dukkha, the sadness, or the misery, of the pains. Now, how do we tolerate dukkha? So one thing is that we should understand that whatever is coming forth us, whatever is coming at us, that it is created by me only in the past. So if we understand from that perspective that, okay, something I have done because of which it is coming back to me. And if I consider the person who is the instrument through which some reaction or some bad thing or some result that is coming to me, if I consider the person to be my enemy, or to be someone which I should kind of hit upon, or kind of do something bad for, then I'm on the wrong footage. So what it basically means that we should not bounce back at the instrument of our reactions, at the instrument of our. Now one person could be the instrument of what we are supposed to get. Now that person is not intending to do that, and we should clarify with that person. So we should understand at a certain point that so two things are mentioned here. We should tolerate the misery, the pain, the difficulties, and we should also tolerate the happiness. How do you tolerate happiness? Tolerating happiness basically means that if I get a win, if I get a reward, if I get a benefit, it is natural that we party. Now, it is okay to party, but then we should also be grounded. It should not hit our head at this thing. it should not make us mad that, okay, I got maybe the first rank, or I got maybe some reward in the company or the workplace, or I go, no, you can display that on your table, you can put it on your Facebook and in your all the places or in your social media, that is all good. But then expecting that, people are going to praise me for everything that I do, and people are going to come back to me for every small thing that I do, and that is something that is not correct. So, tolerating happiness or tolerating the basically meaning that if we are grounded, if we are properly grounded in our consciousness, then a reward will also not shake us, because reward or a happiness and distress both will come and go. So the sorrow will also come, it will also go. The happiness will also come and it will go. So both will come and go. So one has to remain equipoised in both the situations. So for someone to remain equipoised in both the situations, one needs to understand one's own self, how we are situated in the present situation. So that is something to do with the deep knowledge of the soul. And if we understand that I have something much more deeper than the external elements that I am exposed to, that would make me more grounded, or that would make my foundation more stronger. What is unshakable here? The unshakable consciousness is the soul consciousness. What is shakable? The happiness and the distress. The things that are going to come and go, they are shakable. They will keep on be moving. They will keep on moving here and there. They will come and go. So we should not get disturbed. We should not get elated. We should not get affected by them, in a sense. What I'm trying to say. If the happiness and distress both affect us to a great extent, now you can become happy. There is nothing wrong with it. But then the happiness should not deter your enthusiasm for proceeding further. That's what I mean to say by not getting affected. So it's not that, as you may be aware, that the rabbit and tortoise story. So the rabbit gets complacent after going little far. So the rabbit think, okay, tortoise is going to keep on walking. I'll just cross it just like that. In a short span, I can just cross it over. That is what it means by getting affected by happiness. If we know our capability, proceed full through, do not stop, and proceed till you reach the goal. Once you reach the goal, your goal will proceed further. You enhance your goal, you make the next level of your goal, and then keep moving forward. Because, as they say, success is not a destination, success is a journey. Happiness and distress are going to be coming on the path of our success. Happiness and distress and all kinds of pains and all kinds of happiness and all kinds of rewards and things that would put us in complacent situation, they are going to come to us inevitably. Nobody can stop that. But how we react, how we respond to that particular situation is what we are made up of. So we may get affected by some people leaving us, some people demising, some people getting expired. We may get affected by that. We may get elated by some rewards and by some things, but they should not stop our movement. They can temporarily withhold us for a while, but they should never be a reason to stop. I have met several people who come and tell me that something happened in my life and I have stopped. We should not stop. Many things could happen in our life, or anything could happen in our life. We should keep our goal focused. And if something that we feel that, okay, because this happened, it actually hit me hard. So we should understand that it has hit me hard, but at the same time, it has got a purpose for which it has hit me hard. So because it has hit me hard, it has got a purpose, and we should find that purpose. What is that exactly that purpose is, and come out of that problematic situation, learning that lesson and keep moving forward. And that's what is going to keep us moving away, moving forward in that sense. The verse itself is mentioning about sama dukkha sukham dhiram. Sama dukkha sukham dhiram. So Samasukadikam means, that means one is equipoised in both the situations. One has to be equipoised in both the situations. So Amritatvaya Kalpate. That person, Amritatvaya Kalpate, that person is eligible for getting peace and tranquility. Yes. So thank you for watching that. So keep moving.